Hi everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yunus and I'm gonna talk today about the state buyer fence of Western Australia, formerly known as the rabbit proof fence. My purpose today is to brief you on my counterfactual examination of a moment in Australia history which I believe represented a great threat that was avoided. In fact, with the construction of the longest fence in the world, I have chosen 1901 when the Australian government decided to create a big fence to protect the farmers' livestock. The circumstances were that rabbits were introduced to Australia by the first fleet in 1788, but they became a problem after October 1859 when Thomas Austin released 24 uh, wild rabbits from England. The rabbits proved to be extremely prolific and spread rapidly across the southern part of the country. Australia had ideal conditions for an explosion in the rabbit population, including the fact that they had virtually no local predators. Their population grew to 600 million rabbits. In the actual outcome, in 1901, a royal commission was held to investigate the situation. From 1901, defense was constructed by private contractors, but in 1904, the project of a big fence became the responsibility of the Public Works Department of Western Australia, under the supervision of Richard John Uncle with a workforce of 120 men, 350 camels, 210 horses, and 41 donkeys. The project was to create a pest exclusion fence to keep rabbits and other agricultural pests from east out of Western Australian pastoral areas. That fence was constructed between 1901 and 1907. The fence took 6 years to build. When completed in 1907, the rabbit proof fence stretched in 2,023 miles. The 1,139 miles number one fence was the longest unbroken fence in the world. Later on, dingoes became a bigger problem. In fact, the wild dogs ate everything: sheep, cows, fish, and other animals, and sometimes humans. And that's a problem because wild dogs were a menace to livestock farmers. Thus, the government spent millions to make the fence bigger and protect the precious fertile land against dingoes and rabbits. The fence was completed by the middle of 20th century. And finally, the fence worked. Dingoes are much less common in the southeast in large part because of it, and thus they can't eat and destroy everything and destroy every farm livestock. Meanwhile, the fence cost $10 million a year to maintain it, but it's still much less than the losses from dogs and rabbits ravaging the countries. In an alternative outcome, rabbits and dingoes destroyed everything, destroyed all agricultural areas. Australia could be an entire country of carbon production, with no animal life and without agricultural production. Indeed, all the country economy is around carbon production, and they import all food from other countries as China. So, with that, Australia should be one of the richest country of the world with the carbon trade, but should have big problem to feed the population and control the Indo-Pacific region. The alternative outcome would have been important because a lot of different problems could be created. In fact, food price growing, import growing, decrease of salary, social crisis, famine, food shortage, government instability, loss of public interest, millions of dollars spent to invest in new agricultural projects, international bank loan, debt, and be subordinate to other countries. For example, we can take China. China, if China see that problem, China can use that problem to reach more influence in the Indo-Pacific region and take control of more maritime areas. I consider the most important factor driving the actual outcome to have been was the proliferation of rabbits and the destruction of agricultural areas. I consider the most important factor driving towards an alternative outcome to have been was that the government closed their eyes to that problem and didn't manage it. And I consider that the actual outcome is mainly due to structural deterministic factors. Indeed, government spent millions of dollars to stop the rabbits and other species that could ravage all the country. Thank you and see you later.